So, Dolores,
Yes.
is this a Dave tree
What is the Dave tree?
or is it a Frank tree?
It's a jack tree.
It's a jack tree?
It's a jack tree.
Oh my goodness!
That's a jackfruit.
That's a jackfruit!
A jackfruit.
I can't believe I got that confused with a Dave tree or
And it's a wonderful jackfruit because it doesn't get much bigger than that.
So tell me, I don't know hardly anything about Jack. You know what I mean?
Well, Jack.
I don't know Jack.
You don't know
I don't know Jack.
We
at
know
all.
Jack down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And a lot of the jacks grow to 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Right. And this jack only grows to about 14 maximum.
And so you can see how big we're talking about. That's a full-grown man's hairy man's hand, and those are two enormous jackfruits right there. I call them enormous, but I guess they're little from where you come from.
They're small. Yes.
Oh, they're small.
And they're
so this
wonderful.
Is this tree a dwarf tree too,
No,
or is it just the fruit?
No, it's not. It's just the fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, just
And
the
so
fruit.
tell me, I mean, here they are coming out. Is there a flower to speak of? There must be at some point.
Must be, but I never see it.
Maybe that's a flower bud about to come out. But they come out, and this is pretty much how they look when they start. They don't have their little bumps yet. And then they finally get their little bumps, and they're kind of yellowish.
And then when they're ready, they'll get darker, and they'll smell beautiful.
I thought I smelled it. Yeah, I thought I did. Unfortunately, I'm only 6 feet tall, and Jack's a little taller than I am. Jack's a pretty tall guy. So how long has you had this jackfruit in your life?
In my life.
Or can I just say how long has Jack been in your life?
Jack's been in my life probably 10, 12 years.
10, 12 years?
Yep.
Okay. And so how many Jacks are you eating in a typical year just from this tree?
From this tree, the most I've had is about 14 to 16 of these.
In a year?
Yes, and I'm giving them away to everyone.
Okay.
As you can see, they're very large.
Yeah.
And it takes you a long time to eat one of those.
That was my next question. So how many pounds is that, you think?
That one is probably around 11 pounds, I would say, maybe 10.
Wait,
and that's
Daisy.
Daisy.
That's not Jack?
No, that's Daisy.
That's Daisy.
Yes,
Okay,
that's Daisy.
That's Daisy. I thought you said that was Daisy back there.
No,
The Mexican Daisy?
No, the Mexican Daisy, yeah. But this is girl Daisy.
It's so confusing.
This is Daisy girl.
We'll go see the Mexican Daisy later. All right, back to Jack.
Right.
So how many pounds do you think Jack is?
That's probably about 10, 11 pounds maybe.
10, 11 pounds.
Yeah, I think it probably has a couple of more weeks to go before I can pick it.
And so I've had dried jackfruit. I haven't really had fresh jackfruit. Tell me about fresh Jack.
It's wonderful, and this one is very sweet. It's
Okay.
really nice. It's really great.
Yeah?
It has very little lactose, so you don't have that problem with a sticky knife.
Okay.
Where you have to put it in oil every time you make a cut.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah, because it just gets so sticky. And you have to cut this in about quarters, and then you start working on the fruit. And then you have to take all the seed out.
So tell me, out of all of this biomass here in one of these things, what would you say is the percentage that you actually consume from one of those? Is it 50?
Out of that?
Yeah, or like how much seed and pulp and stuff like that?
70 to 80% of that one.
You eat 70, 80% of that?
Yes, because...
So that'll last you like a week.
Yes, because that one doesn't have a thick rind on it.
Okay.
It's a wonderful tree. It's a wonderful one.
That is a beauty there. And how long has this tree been in place here?
About 10 years, 10, 12 years maybe.
And how did you come to acquire it?
I got it in Indonesia, or the seed in Indonesia, and I started it from seed.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Because you were a legendary nursery person.
My love
I'm going to say legendary.
My love too, you know.
All right. All right, we're going to have a whole tour of the front yard here. And Dolores has some really incredible things, and Jack's just one of them. Thanks, Jack.